And Akhir as hungry as ever to try and stand on the podium. We did expect a lead group of 5, 6, 7 riders to break away eventually, and this is exactly what we've got, and this is exactly what we can expect to see in the remaining 5 laps when they cross the line. Who's leading across the line is Odaki just from Pratama. Pratama pulling out the slipstream. Is he going to make a move down in turn 1? I'd be surprised unless he is forced to make a move because he's alongside, because as we know, there's a long back straight coming, and this is where overtaking moves can happen.
He does flow through that opening corner so well, does Pratama. You saw Quetazan on the inside trying to get a run up the inside onto him, but Pratama just sweeps across and gets a great drive out of there through turn 2 and then down into turn 3. As a result, he's the favourite to hit the front here, but Quetazan, fair play to him, is able to take advantage of the 2-bike slipstream in front of him. He's strong enough on the brakes as well, but he does run wide on the exit of turn 3, which gives Pratama an opportunity to hit the front once more, which he does.
Oh,
this is
careful,
tight here.
Careful.
Deary me. I'm sure he might get a bit of a finger wagging for that Pratama, because he didn't leave Quetazan much room whatsoever. He pretty much put him on the grass there, which he cannot do. Big moment as well. The front end bobbled through turn 4, and as a result, the championship leader has been demoted down to 7th. Well, we thought he was rattled a couple of laps ago. Those 2 moves there, firstly the one trying to stick Quetazan on the grass, you cannot do that, that is unacceptable. And then he was, massive crash, massive crash. I think that's Matani that's high-sided out of it.
It's Matani and Azara have gone down. I think Azara just collected the stricken bike of Matani. But yeah, huge crash down there on the exit of turn 7. Odaki leads the way from Pratama, Takahira, Fujiwara and Quetazan, who hopefully will see the riders up and walking away from the incident. But that was a huge crash down at turn 7. Matani, high side out of contention, then unfortunately it looks like Azawa, with nowhere to go, hit the bike of Matani and went down as well. Fingers crossed both of those riders are okay. At the front, it's left Odaki with a 7/10 lead over Pratama, with Ogiwara, Quetazan and Takahira in the lead group as well.
He has just splintered the lead group, that crash. Of course, it was Matani that high-sided out of second at the time, and that has allowed Odaki now to have a 3/4 of a second advantage over the championship leader, who has recovered from that big moment at turn 4. In fact, that 3/4 of a second lead has been halved almost instantly down the kilometre-long back straight. Glad to report yellow flag's still out as we make our way through turn 3, up at turn 7, but looks as though the incident has been cleared. The marshal's doing a magnificent job to be able to get the incident cleared. As soon as we have information, we will let you know with regards to both Zen Matani and Shinya Azara after that big crash, but we will focus at the front. 3.5 laps remaining. It was Pratama that led for just a second, but Odaki manages to swoop back through as we go through turns 4 and 5.
Huge implications in the championship chase. Matani was second, remember, 55 points down on Pratama. Pratama just made that mistake and dropped to the back of the group. That's how quickly things can change. That's a little bit too close for comfort again between Odaki and Pratama. Contact was made there on the exit of turn 7. They've just got to try and cool down a little bit here of the top 5. 4 and a bit laps to go. It's getting a little bit feisty out there. All the riders hungry to win. Pratama knows that he's got a great chance of extending his championship leads and making Malaysia his time to potentially win that title. A long way to go though, 3 and a bit laps to go. Pratama leads the way once more. It's Quetazan, the Thai rider, in second place. Ogiwara, Takahira and Odaki in the group as well. 3 laps to go here in race 2 of Asia Talent Cup action. Who knows what's going to happen?
And once again, Pratama has hit the front and is trying to stretch. 2 laps to go then. Pratama from Odaki, from Takahira.
0.3 of a second over the line. They've got it down from 0.4 to 0.3, and as you can see there, the gap is pretty much nothing. It's going to be pretty much nothing if Odaki gets a good run out of turn 1 down to turn 3. He's in the slipstream of Pratama. I'll be surprised if a move comes this time around, or will we? Odaki in the slipstream, look at this. He's made up a good 0.4 there on Pratama, and the gap from 0.3 over the line is down to nothing.
Just look how late on the brakes Veda Pratama was there. He was able to pull out 2 or 3 bike lengths in the braking zone alone. Fantastic stuff from Pratama. As a result, Odaki did not have a chance to even get alongside him. Now he's looking to try and get buried beneath the bubble and to get sucked along behind Pratama. He's there with him now. This is going to be promising for Odaki. As you can see, Matani and Ozawa will be taken to the medical centre for further checks. But good news is, riders both conscious after that big crash a couple of laps ago. 1.5 laps remaining, and still Pratama that's leading the way. Odaki chasing him down. It was 4.5 tenths just a lap ago. It's less than that now. It's been great work so far from Odaki, but is that great work about to be stopped by Takahira? He's got his own interests at mind here.
5 riders, 3 steps on the podium to be taken. The Thai rider, Pratama, race 1 winner, is down in 4th place at the minute. He's got work to do if he wants to win this race. He's got around about half second to bridge to Pratama. Turn 11 negotiated for the penultimate time. This is going to be turn 12, where it all came down to yesterday. Pratama leads the way into there. Odaki late on the brakes. He's going to make a late lunge. Just out of picture. He's been, well, Pratama's gone wide. Don't know if there was a little bit of contact there or whatever, but starting the last lap, it is Pratama who leads the way. He led the way on the last lap yesterday and finished P5. Is a repeat coming? Who knows?
Here we go then, through turn 1, getting the perfect drive out of here. Absolutely critical. Pratama, I think he's going to be almost expecting for 1, 2, maybe even 3 red and white bikes to come alongside him here as we make our way through turn 2 and down in towards turn 3. Odaki's got the inside line. We saw how strong Pratama was on the brakes last time around, and once again, he is the superior man under braking. Pratama holds it through the vital turn 3.
Pratama makes a good move down at turn 3. He's now up to P3, was P5 half a lap ago, but the number 20 has locked his radars onto the race victory. And talking of locking radars, Odaki pulls out of the slipstream of Pratama. Down into turn 4 we go. The left-hander, the fast and ferocious left-hander, Pratama hangs it around the outside. Once again, late on the brakes. You don't brake much there, but just enough to make a move, and that's Pratama up the inside of Odaki, but thinks better of it.
So far, Pratama has ridden this final lap absolutely magnificently. Despite Odaki showing his front wheel not once but twice, Pratama has let the brakes off, just rolled around the outside and not allowed him a chance whatsoever. But is this the chance now for Odaki? No way through. We're into the final half a lap here. Options are running out for Odaki. Maybe he can dive through here. He comes up with something as we head towards turn 8 and 9. Brilliant. Big moment on the rear though, and that will allow Pratama to come back through surely. No way through. Somehow Odaki holds on.
It's all going to come down to turn 12 once again. Odaki leading the way. Pratama in 2nd place, and the home hero number 20 of Pratama in 3rd place. Odaki takes the inside line. Pratama late on the brakes. Pratama trying to hang it around the outside. Pratama cuts the inside, and Pratama's going to win. What a move on the final lap. What a win for Veda Pratama. Expertly done at turn 12, and the number 7 is a winner for the 6th time in 2023 and takes a huge leap towards claiming the 2023 title. Championship standings on your screen. 181.74 now the lead heading to Malaysia. What a last lap and what a victory for Pratama. You can see there number 14.